Mexican Air Force pilots capturing on videotape what are said to be 11, count them, 11 UFOs, unidentified flying objects. They are officially there. Bright objects, some sharp points of light moving quickly across the sky. The tape called historic by some. Members of the Mexican Defense Department saying it's the first time UFOs have had the backing of any country's armed forces. Now, a group of activists calling on the United States government to end what it says is an embargo on the truth about extraterrestrial life.
I'm joined here today with Dennis Fortney, who's retired Navy, Aaron Bleicher, who is a nuncism artist, and also Robert Salas, who is an author of a book that just came out called Faded Giant. Robert Salas and James Klotz wrote a book documenting an incident back in 1967.
Thank you, John. Yeah, in 1967, I was a missile launch officer located at Malmstrom Air Force Base, Montana, and on the morning of, very briefly, on the morning of March 16th, I was on duty in what we call Oscar flight and monitoring 10 nuclear missiles, Minuteman missiles. These were three-stage solid propellant missiles that were nuclear tipped. And we hit each of the, what we call launch control facilities, 10 that we monitored, and of course would launch if given the order. So we were on duty. There were two of us on duty in the capsule underground, and then they're about 60 feet underground, and then we had about 6 guards upstairs that protected the facility. And this early morning, I was the one that was alert, and my commander was taking a nap, which we did. We alternated because we were down there 24 hours. And I get a call from the main guard, the flight security controller upstairs, and he says they've been observing some strange lights flying around above this facility. Was just curious about them. Wanted to know if we knew anything about it, and I told him no, and basically hung up. And then about 5 minutes later, he calls back, and this time he's shouting into the phone. He's very excited, very upset, and he's saying he's looking outside his window and he's seeing a glowing red object, pardon me, hovering outside the front gate. He said it was very large, very frightened. He had all the guards out there, their weapons were drawn. Wanted me to tell him what to do next. So I think I said something like secure the perimeter fence, you know, use force if you have to, and that was about it. He hung up because one of the guards got injured in some way.